So we will now be talking about yung ating isentropic process. So on our isentropic process, ito yung kanyang mga kailangan natin tandaan. For isentropic, this is P V raised to K is equal to C. Now, if you will expand this, yung at initial state and final state, so P1 V1 raised to K equal to P2 V2 raised to K. Yan yung kalalabasan niya. Now, the relationships between your temperature, pressure, and volume is given at this. So, T2 over T1 is equal to P2 over P1 raised to K minus 1 over K equal to maximum lagi yung nasa taas. So, maximum volume, V1 over V2 raised to K minus 1. Now, alamin natin yung work non-flow. Our work non-flow here is equal to P2 V2 minus P1 V1 over 1 minus K. And how about your work steady flow? Yung work steady flow nyo is K, multiply nyo na lang kay work non-flow. Ganun lang kadali yan. And our heat will be adiabatic to 0. So, our delta S will also be 0 kasi isentropic nga siya. So, your delta U is mCV delta T. Your delta H is equal to mCP delta T. So, for number 1, nitrogen is expanded isentropically. Now, its temperature change from 620 to 60. Now, find the pressure ratio. So, dito tayo mag-revolve for the pressure ratio. So, this will become from, so T1 over T2. Ang hinahanap is P1 over P2. That is baliktad. So, T1 over T2 is equal to P1 over P2 raised to K minus 1 over K. Hanapin natin ito. Sir, pwede naman. Gawin natin to logarithmic. So, ln T1 over T2 para maibaba natin yung power. So, K minus 1 over K. Tapos, ln ng P1 over P2 yan. So, ang nasa loob ang hanap natin. So, paano natin solve yan, sir? Algebraically. Paano? Makuha natin yung value to. Divide natin both sides by K minus 1 over K. So, this will become ln ng P1 over P2 equal to ln of the temperature ratio, so T1 over T2, divide by K minus 1 over K. So, erase up natin to E, both sides, para maka-cancel natin yung ln. So, P1 over P2 now is equal to both expression. So, this is ln ng T1 over T2 divide by K minus 1 over K. So, nitrogen. Alam ba natin yung K ng nitrogen? Di ba binigay yung kanina that K of nitrogen is equal to 1.399. Okay, pasok lahat ng value. So, E, yung ln ng T1 natin. T1 is 620 tapos 60. So, 620 plus 460. Okay, 460 yan. Divide by 60 plus 460. Divide by 1.399 minus 1 over 1.399. So, what will be our answer here for the pressure ratio? Sa calculator na tayo mag-refer. So, overall, so shift dito yung E. Okay, taas ka muna. So, this is ln ng 620 plus 460 divide by 60 plus 460. Okay? Tapos divide natin ng 0.399 divide by 1.399. So the answer for the pressure ratio, that is 12.971. Ganun lang ka-basic. So P1 over P2 is 12.971. That is the pressure ratio. So next problem. Okay? Nitrogen is expanded isentropically. Ganun na naman. Hinahanap na naman dyan yung kanyang work done on the gas. You have a volumetric ratio here. Okay? Volumetric ratio na 6.22. So, paano ang gagawin natin dito? Sige, ganito natin siya. So, sir, if you can remember correctly, ang hinahanap dito, work done by the gas. So, work non-flow yan. Work non-flow is equal to P2 V2 minus P1 V1 over, excuse me, so 1 minus K. Remember, ideal naman yan. So, PV is equal to MRT. So, pwede ko palang palitan yung values nito. Okay? So, yung gagawin natin dito, M, R, T. 1 or 2 minus M, R, T, 1 over 1 minus K. Di ba parehas lang naman yan, constant yung MR. I-factor out ko yung MR. So, this will become MR, T2 minus T1. Do we have the temperature changes? Yes, we are given that. Binigyan ka rin ng R. So, this will become, yung work non-flow is specific work na yan. Okay? So, this is R. Yung R natin is 0.0707. Okay? 0.0707 BTU. Okay? BTU per pound degree Rankine nakalabas dyan. BTU per pound degree Rankine. And then, multiply natin ng temperature change. So, 620 minus 60. As is na yan, degrees Rankine. Tapos, nitrogen yan, 1.399 minus 1. Or baliktad, kaya magiging negative siya. So, this is, baliktarin na lang natin, 1 minus 1.399. So, negative, negative. Okay? Dapat ito, T2 minus T1. So, this is 60 minus 620. 60 minus 620. So, negative, negative, this will be positive, I think. So, sa cars tayo. Okay? On natin. This is 0.0707. Okay? Multiplied to 60 minus 620. And then, divide natin ng 1 minus 1.399. So, the answer is positive. 99.228. So, 99.228. Nakalagay na unit ito, BTU per pound. So, BTU per pound. That is the answer. So, for the next problem, pinahanap dito. How much work is necessary to compress air in an insulated cylinder? Binigyan ka ng volume change there and temperature change. Air ito ha. So, for the work non-flow, gawan ulit natin ng paraan. May shortcut ba dito? Pwede, may shortcut dyan. So, work non-flow is equal to P2 V2 minus P1 V1 over 1 minus K. This is equal to MR T2 minus T1 over 1 minus K. May mas bang binigay? Wala po. Okay? Compress an air insulated cylinder. Pero pwede nating ma-solve yung M1. Okay? Di ba yung M natin? M is equal to P1 V1 over R1 T1. Okay? Pasok ko dito sa calculation. So, this is P1 V1 over R1 T1. Tanggalin ko na yung R dito. So, R T2 minus T1. Cancel yung R. Over 1 minus K. Ganun lang po kadali. So, hindi mo na kailangan i-solve yung next pressure. So, pressure 1. Ito muna tayo sa taas. Pressure 1 is 100 kPa. So, 100 kilonewton per meter squared. Temperature or volume at 1 from 0.20 m cube divide by T1 is 20 plus 270 degrees Kelvin na to. Ayan. Tapos, multiplied to temperature change. Hindi niya ba yung temperature change? Okay. Wala tayong temperature change. Can we get T2? Meron akong volume 2. Meron akong pressure 1. The problem is wala nga tayo nun. So, paano mo kaya yariin? Solve na lang natin si P2. Pwede naman, di ba? So, by solving P2, or pwede rin T1 or T2. Di ba? Sama solve yun. T2 is equal to T1. Meron akong volume dito. So, V1 over V2 raised to K minus 1. So, T2 is equal to T1 mo, 20 plus 273 degrees Kelvin na to. Okay? Tapos yung V1 natin is 0.2 divide by 0.01. 0.01. Since we are talking about air, so this is 1.4 minus 1. Okay? 1.4 minus 1. Tapos buong expression to naka-Kelvin yan. Remember, ang kailangan ko dito is in, if I'm not mistaken, ang kailangan ko dito is in degree Celsius. So, minus 273. Okay, pindutin mo natin sa calculator. So, 20 plus 273 then multiply to point, sorry, lagyan natin ng parenthesis. So, this is 0.2 divided by 0.01 raised up to 0.4. Okay? Then minus 273. So, 698. 698 yung T2. So, this is 698. Okay? Hindi pala. 698.135 degrees Celsius. Ilalagay natin dito ngayon. So, 698.135 minus 20 degrees Kelvin. Divide by 1 point, dapat to mag-negative. So, 4 minus, no, baliktad, 1.4. 1 minus 1.4. So, what will be our answer for our work? So, therefore, yung work natin ay equal to, pindutin natin sa calculator natin na wave naman. So, this is, makita natin. So, 100 multiplied to 0.2 divide by 20 plus 273. Okay. Tapos, multiply to 698.135 minus 120 divided by 1 minus 1.4. So, negative. Okay, negative yan. So, negative. Check ko lang kung tama yung naging answer natin. So, 100 times 2, P1, B1, and T1. Okay. Now, this is 98.657 kilojoules. Kasi cancel yung Kelvin. Kilonewton meter yan. Okay? So, another way of solving it, Another way of solving it, solution alternate. Okay, daanin natin sa pressure 2, volume 2, minus pressure 1, volume 1, over, um, tawag dito, 1 minus K. That is work non-flow. Kukunin ko si pressure 2. Saan ko kunin si pressure 2? Kunin ko muna dito sa P2 over P1. Binigyan ako ng compression ratio K minus 1 over K equal to V1 over V2 raised to K minus 1. Okay, kunin natin yung mga values na nasa taas. So, calculate. Ayun mo sa calculator. Dito, 1, so 0.4 yung nasa taas, divide by 1.4. So, what will be the value of that? Store natin siya kay A. Tapos, yung 0.4 dito sa taas. So, P2 over P1 naka A ln. Okay? Equal to, so 0.4 ln nung 0. Value na nito, 0.2 over 0.01. Okay? So, solving the value of that on our calculator, i-store ko itong buong value na to kay B. So, buong value niyan, so 0.4 ln ng 0.2 divide by 0.01. So, i-store ko yung value kay B. Nandyan siya kay B, ha? Di-divide ko siya kay A. So, B over A na to. So, this is B over A. Tapos, ln ng P2 over P1. Ngayon, paano kunin yung value ngayon ni P2? So, erase up ko to ng E para matanggal ko yung ln. So, cancel ito, cancel ito. So, this will become P2 over P1 equal to E B over A. Store yung values niyan. So, P2 will become P1 tapos E A over B. Yan. So, our P1 now, may absolute naman yung nakalagay dito, is 100 kPa. So, 100 kPa, mahabalan talaga, E raised to A over B. So, what will be our P2? So, P2 is a stored value. So, 100. Tapos, shift E. Tapos, recall natin si B over A. Recall A. So, that is 6628.9080. 6628.9080 kPa. Ayan. So, work non-flow now will be 66820 6628.9080 multiply natin kay yung P2 na 0.01 minus 100 times 0.20 divide by, ang lalabas dito is kilonewton meter. Kasi kilonewton per meter squared tapos meter cube. So, kilojoule na yan. 1 minus 1.4. Air naman ang ginamit dyan. So, I think, masolve natin siya. So, dito naman tayo sa cars mag-solve. So, 6628.9080. Huwag kalimutan yung parenthesis. Okay? Times 0.01. Pag nag-iba yung sagot nito, I don't know what happened there. I-check na lang natin kapag off class. So, 100 times 0.2. Siguro may nakakaligtaan lang ako pinutin. Divide by 0.4. So, the answer is 115. So, positive siya. So, 115.27 kilojoules. I don't know what happened here. Okay? I-recheck na lang natin kung ano yung naging mali dito. Okay? So, sa temperature 2, okay? Check na lang natin yan. Kasi ginawa ko pa siyang non-absolute. So, pwede naman, check natin dito. Baka lang mali tayo ng pindot. So, 20 plus 273, 293 na yan. 293 multiply to 0.2 divide by 0.01 raised to 0.4. Ba't naging ganun yung value? So, minus 273. Ayan. So, 698. Store natin to kay A. Para hindi tayo magkakamali. So, dito ko nilagay. You have P1, V1 over T1 kasi na-cancel nga yung R. Okay? MRT nga eh. Naging MRT. So, solve natin. Check natin ulit. Naka-store naman siya kay A. So, this is taas lahat na nasa taas lang. So, 100. Baka nagkamali lang ng pindot dito. Times 0.2. Sabi dito, from. So, 0.2. Sorry. 0.2. Okay. Tapos sa baba niya is 20 plus 273. 293 yan. Tapos multiply natin ng recall natin si A minus 20 divide by 0.4. Tingnan natin, the answer is, ayun, 115. Mali lang ako ng pindot kanina. Pero tama yung ating nakalagay dito. So, 115.27. Mali lang ako ng pindot. So, nagkakamali rin tayo. 115.27. So, correct yung answer natin from the alternate solution. So, next problem, number 4. Air undergoes an isentropic compression from 14.7 psia to 180.6 psia. If the initial temperature is 68 degrees Fahrenheit, the final temperature is 621.5. Calculate the work done by the gas. So, basic again to. The work done by the gas, I think this is very basic. So, work non-flow is equal to M R T2 minus T1 over 1 minus K. Air naman yan. Paulit-ulit na solving. So, specific work ito. So, R is 53.34 pound feet per pound degrees Rankine. So, change in temperature, 621.5 minus 68. So, degrees Rankine na to. Divide by 1 minus 1.4. Okay, since pound feet to, gawin natin siyang BTU. 778 feet pound per BTU. Canceling all same units, ito, si Rankine. So, this will become BTU per pound. So, this is 53.34 times 621.5 minus 68.4. So, negative itong baba. Times 778. And I digress, this is negative na. So, 94. So, negative 94.87. Negative 94.87 BTU per pound. That is for your isentropic. Tignan natin. Next problem, meron pa ba tayo ibubuga dito? Calculate the pressure at the end of the compression. So, sabi dyan, air having an initial pressure of 6516 kPa had an initial volume of 0.113 cubic meter is compressed adiabatically to a final volume of the said. So, calculate the pressure at the time of the end of compression. So, meron tayong P2 over P1. Ganun din yung sinod natin kanina, raised to K minus 1 over K equal to V1 over V2 raised to K minus 1. So, ang hahanapin natin is P2. So, P2. Last problem na to. So, P2 over P1. Okay, this is K minus 1 over K. Naka-ln to. Equal to K minus 1 ln ng V1 over V2. Fast track na natin ha. So, itong value nito ay K minus 1. So, 0.4 divide by 0.4 divide by 1.4. Excuse me. So, 2 over 7. So, 2 over 7 ln ng P2 over P1. Yung 7 over 2 reciprocal niya. So, this is reciprocal ng pag kinos-multiply ko. 7 divided by 2, that is 3.5. Okay? 3.5 yan. So, this is 3.5 times 0.4 ln nung makuha nating value. So, 0.113, 0.057. 0.113, okay? 0.057. 0.057. Kunin na lang natin yung buong value niya. Okay? So, this is 3.5 times 0.4 tapos ln nung given value. 0.113 divided by 0.057. So, what will be the answer here? Store natin siya kay A. So, we store the value at A. Una yun. So, ln ng P2 over P1. So, erase up natin ng E, both sides, canceling yung ln and E. So, P2 is equal to P1 E raised to A. So, ano yung P1 natin dito? Our P1 is 6516. 6516 E raised to A. So, ang unit ay kPa. So, 6516 shift E. So, 6516 shift to E. Tapos, meron kang recall natin si A. So, the answer is 16,985. 16,895.02 kPa. So, that wraps up our discussion for your isentropic. Okay?